I felt him. Yes! Yippee! How big is it? Hello, and welcome to Chapter 3 of Marry My Stalker. This is a Yandere dating sim in which you are being stalked by a cute man named Arthur Phillips. Unfortunately for him, you're just as bad as he is. But things are a little bit more complicated this time, because we finally meet Jeremy. Let's get started. Okay, so last time, Jeremy, please stop knocking. We ended the chapter after realizing that Marcia tricked us into going to the party, because Dan had asked her to take us there. And we went home upset without Arthur, and we are waking up to Jeremy pounding on the freaking door. I slept terribly. My god, dude. I feel like shit. I'm coming! Not in a sexy way either. I rushed to open the door. My eyes were red, and I looked like a mess. It was the worst possible time for him to come here. I know I said next week, but something told me you'd be free today. What told you you'd be free today? Go away! Get out! Something told you, or someone told you. What would you do without me? A lot of stuff. Go away! I slammed the door in his face. Jeremy freaking Baskerville, like the font? I hated this man with every fiber of my being. I couldn't decide if I wanted to choke him or straddle him. Whoa! Hang on a second, what about Arthur? Maybe both? At the same time? Hey, yo, I can get behind that. If I had my horse whip, I'd also use it on him. Good idea. But knowing that crazy freak can simply derive pleasure from such intense pain, is that not the point? As long as it was by my hand, pain would become pleasure to him. Oh, so he's a freak. You know, Jeremy and I might be able to see common ground here. Yay! It's not his fault. After all, I trained him that way. He booked me a spa day. It cost him nothing considering his family owned the facilities. Perks of taming the son of a blue blood family. Changing into a cotton robe, I put on a pair of fluffy slippers and walked into the waiting room. A spread of snacks and drinks laid out to the side, with chaise lounge sofas arranged around the room. I decided to take a moment to relax my mind. I listened to the idle chatter of the other women in the room, all part of the same social circle with plenty to talk about. My husband said it's been going on for a while now, so all the families are scrambling. It bothers me that the Baskervilles haven't made an announcement yet. My daughter is interning in one of the top law firms in the country. If not her, then who? My eye twitched, but I remained calm. It shouldn't bother me anyway. It should not. You have Arthur. I had a vague idea of the state of overground families. I heard that the young lord has been obsessed with the child of a thug, and he's refusing anyone but her. I talked to Lady Baskerville, and she kept evading the question. A sly fox. She should know better than to let this opportunity go to waste. I fear my husband doesn't seem to understand the urgency of the situation. My husband is the same. It's like they don't realize how scarce a good match is nowadays. I worry every day my daughter will come home and insist on marrying a blue-collar man. Oh, I would just pass away. Miss Yandere, luckily my name was called. Sometimes it's better to be ignorant of the problems of the higher class. The massage was heavenly, and then I tried on the clothes Jeremy had prepared for me. They fit me perfectly. I hated that. I hate to admit it, but this outfit is so freaking cute. I wonder how much he paid his assistant to buy this. He was waiting for me outside the changing room. You look fantastic. Damn it, he's hot! I thought he was gonna be ugly. No! And he's got a choker on? My god, man is calling for me. The only thing is, I prefer dark-haired men, so Arthur still wins. You take your sexy green eyes away from me. Turn around. I know. Let's be mean this time. We'll be mean and then we'll be nice, because I'm going to cover every single possible branch in this chapter anyway. Looks awful. Oh, I nodded stiffly. I picked it out for you. I remembered you like stuff like this, and you do look cute, so I take this as a job well done. I'll take you as a job well done. Bend over. How am I meant to be cold to you if you keep doing stuff like this? Should we get something to eat then? Why are you asking him out? You don't even want to be around this man. You should just be like, well, I'm going home. Hungry? You don't look it. Oh, I can show you exactly how hungry I am. Bend over. You can't keep using the same joke in the last, minute. Yes, I can. It's my video. Talks to herself like a delusional weirdo. How do you know if I'm hungry or not? Your face. I know you say your expression is always under control. But I know you, Yandere. I'll do you now. What kind of a man would I be if I didn't know when my fiance was actually hungry? I'm not your fiance. What do you want to do then? Let's go hunting. You knew me too well. I'll guess a bottle of Pinot Noir. I didn't drink, but I don't drink anymore. Orange sorbet. Alright, I loved hunting. My father always took me when I was little. He even bought me a pink gun when I turned 14. Though commercial hunting was less interesting compared to hunting in our manor. So how's the business? Eventually, small talk had to be made. Not bad, not good. We've been struggling to get past the sanctions recently. Oh. Yeah, my dad's been pretty stressed about it recently. I remained silent. I knew what he wanted now. It seemed like he caught on because he changed the topic. It's been a while. I forgot how smart you are. Uh-huh. Flattery will get you nowhere, except for sometimes in my pants if you're a dark-haired man. No shit. Then you'll know you'll have to pay. Same as usual. I raised my gun and pointed it at him. What? He's blushing. Oh, you are a freak. For real, for real. This man likes it. His face flushed like old times. A gun had once more been pointed at him. Bet? No bullet. I pulled the trigger. Nothing. Oh, what? Jesus, we're both freaks. Lunch, you a lucky son of a bitch. You can ask me one question. I'd rather ask one request. He thought he had some kind of leverage. Arrogant. I know. I could kill you. He smirked. Like this is the Yinny he knew and worshipped. I bet if I stepped on him right now, he would ascend to the heavens. I know. Damn it, he's growing on me. Ask. I want to give for the spa. You enjoyed the massage, didn't you? Arrogant, cocky, and infuriatingly hot. Alright, give him a kiss or give him his what? Hang on, let me give him a kiss first. Yinny, I thought you were here for me. I don't want you to do that. Don't do that. Is Arthur now fourth wall breaking? Oh, that's a little interesting. I don't know when that started to slip in. I thought I was pretty unawares of the whole thing. Okay then, alright. Bet. No bullet. Once again, he was right. Is my gun rigged? I want to kill him so bad. It's a shame luck was on his side. I'm lucky today. No shit. Ask. Another request. Your parents sent you here to appease me, didn't they? Shouldn't you be asking about the sanctions? I knew what he wanted. I knew what he needed. They needed me to put in a good word with my father. To pull a few strings, to slip in a few bribes. They needed me so they could smuggle in weapons. But Jeremy wasn't asking because he was more preoccupied with me, his master. I coded him well. He couldn't override his programming no matter how long we were apart. I ruined him perfectly. I am a terrible human being. It was so beautiful. But what use do I have for a disloyal dog? Would you believe me if I told you I missed you? Yeah, you know what? I don't think that's very hard to believe. No, I wouldn't. You have complete control over me. Without you, I really can't. His voice was strangled and hitched. I traced the barrel of the gun along the black line on Jeremy's neck. Can't what? Speak up. Jeremy shudders, his eyes fluttering. Good God. You already know it. I lifted his chin up. You? I can only finish looking at you. The closest I get is when I watch you. Okay, this is some personal information I did not need to know. Can I see? Ever the vigilant little watchdog. Is that how you've been spending your time? Too bad. You wanted another master. She's not my master. What is she then? A tree for you to finish on. I laughed. Oh wait, you can't even do that. My expression darkened. I don't understand you. I pushed his head away with the barrel of the gun. I changed my mind. What do you mean? That's not how this works. It works how I want it to work. Remember, I own you, not the other way around. Now, I raised the gun once more to his head. Bet. This time, a question. You can't use me to get off just because you're a horny bastard. You seem angry, but I didn't care. What can I do to make you help us out? I don't feel like it. Be reasonable. We're still engaged. Who said that? He rolled his eyes. Are you really gonna throw me away? It'll be hard to train someone as obedient as me. With the next one, the focus will be on loyalty, not obedience. I have another man lined up. You suck at lying. You wouldn't know. Prove it. I'll back off. If he really is as good as me. You overestimate your importance. I know exactly how important I am. No one will be able to give you what you crave so desperately. You're turned on now, aren't you? But dude, I'm hungry. I thought we were hunting. You should be more afraid of death. I have the gun in my hand. The gun is rigged. I just want to prove it to you. You need me. I can give you that satisfaction. You must be going crazy, aren't you? Besides, there's nothing like the look in your eyes right before you kill. Shut up. You missed how I loved you. Obsessed over you. How I'd teeter on the edge of death just to get you going. Shut up. He reached out, taking my hand and pushed down my gun. He closed the distance between us, pushing my open palm against his neck where his collar had been tattooed. Master, please. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Choke him, grab his hair, or leave. I think we're gonna leave first. We'll do the other ones after. No, I'm gone. I was done. There was no use wasting my breath on this man. I walked away, and he did not follow. He knew better than to piss me off this much. He's so loud. He must know I know he's following me. Leaves crunched softly behind me as I came to the waterfall. Someone was following me. And not just anyone, but Arthur. Still, it was nice to play around occasionally. After dealing with Jeremy's stupid face, I deserved to blow off some steam and have some fun. I looked down at my clothes, my fingers reaching for buttons. I wondered if Arthur had ever seen me undressed before. Had he peeked through my windows in the past? I was curious. I wish I could place cameras all over the city just to see what he did when I wasn't looking. Now who's the Yandere? Even now, I can feel his eyes tracking my every move. Crap. Heat rose in his body and his face flushed. He did not think himself so easy, but he was truly and completely undone. Reactions were too much. What if other men were watching? Arthur felt anxious. He forced his eyes away to glance around the area. There was no one else there. That was to be expected. No one else had your location. Arthur struggled to contain himself, biting his lip and watching with rapt attention until he was completely bare. Suddenly, he walked to his location, and he ducked down in fear. Did you see me? He peeked out of his hiding spot to see you walking away again. You left your clothes on a nearby branch. Stupid. He glances over once more. Careless. He watched you dive into the water. He turned back to look at your clothes. As suspected, you have a habit of wearing lace. Yinny. If a normal person returned from a swim and found their underpants missing, they'd be alarmed. I, however, was delighted. Forming a nasty habit, isn't he? Naughty. I could hear him trying to stifle his Is everybody in this game a freak? He severely underestimated my hearing. Pathetic, desperate men. My favorite flavor. I made up my mind. I really want to fulfill my curiosity surrounding the man named Arthur. I changed into something a bit more low-key. From my understanding, his apartment is in that rich student complex. The doors are smart locked. Lucky me. When I arrived, I crouched near the door. I pulled out a slim device wrapped in copper wire. Am I breaking and entering? I'm breaking and entering Arthur later, if you know what I mean. No keycard, no passcode. Just 40 seconds and a homemade pulse tool. With a sharp crackle, the lock sizzled and sparks danced across the panel. I slowly pushed the door open. The apartment was dark, still, and smelled like metal and citrus. I slid the door shut behind me and held my breath. Alright, I think we'll go top down. We'll go kitchen first, and then we'll go all the way down to the bedroom. I moved into the kitchen, silent on socked feet. The fridge buzzed softly, alleviating the strange silence of the apartment. I opened the drawer. Inside were protein bars, protein powder, and creatine. I scoffed and closed it shut. The cabinets were neat, well-maintained, and shit was actually labeled. Chamomile. Or, as we always call it, chamomile. I raised a brow. Peppermint, Earl Grey, so much tea. So much tea? You guys want to hear some tea? Pud smells. But I love her. Oh, okay, so choosing the kitchen just doesn't really net anything and just leads you straight to the other options. So I guess we can just progress from here then. Essential living room. The house had an open plan, so I sauntered into the living room. A drawer in the TV stand was locked. I picked it open with a hairpin. Inside were just condoms. I slammed it shut. So there's no choice but to just move to the bedroom. So we can just do that. I approached the first bedroom. The door was cracked open like it was waiting for me. This felt like a trap, but I couldn't leave without seeing it through. Check the hallway first. I think we should be cautious. I paused and looked back towards the hallway. There was another room right there. I opted to go to that one first. Pictures. So many. Every single one of them was of me. I don't remember being blonde. Me at school. Me asleep in my room, me changing clothes. Some of them were recent, some of them were years old. The angles are too close, too invasive. A familiar feeling bubbled in my depths. You went through all this trouble for me. The door behind me creaked open. I didn't panic. If it was Arthur, then between the both of us, he should be the one embarrassed to be caught so easily. Yinny. Before I could react, I threw myself at him. He stumbled back, grunting. He didn't fight. His figure was larger, but it was easy to pin him down. I twisted, using my knees to pin his arms. What? Oh boy. Oh, that tattoo though. Hey, see, this is why I like Arthur over Jeremy. Actually, do you guys prefer Arthur or Jeremy? Let me know in the comments below. I straddled him, breathless but smiling. He had no apparent reaction. God, he's gorgeous. You know, you are weak to a dark-haired old boy, aren't you? Yes, I could scream right now. Wouldn't that be fun? He didn't answer at all, but his lips curved up as his eyes flickered to the photos on the wall. Oh, he knew exactly what I saw. His eyes scanned my face, not a hint of fear in them. Not even embarrassment. Finished playing yet. Before I could fire back, I felt his hand slip free from beneath me. His palm slipped upwards and pulled me down against him. I felt him. Every inch of him. Yes! Woohoo! That's what we're waiting for. That's what we're talking about. Woohoo! Yay! Yippee! How big is it? He was hard. Yeah, I can see that. I can feel that. I returned the favor, enjoying every second of this. You seem entertained. His voice was low. Even. Not teasing, not shaking, just stating a fact. Like he'd been letting me win this entire time. I swallowed. My throat felt dry. My excitement couldn't be contained. Yes, welcome home. To be continued. No! What a fandangle, that man's so bad. Talk about breaking and entering. When do I get to break and enter him? Alright, let's go back to this branch. We'll go back to the bedroom first. Push open the door instead of checking the hallway. Push the door open. I pushed the door open and stepped in. Who's there? My heart leapt out of my chest. The house had been so silent, I didn't think anyone was here. Shit, I acted fast. I hit the floor with a muffled grunt. I dragged the body to a chair. I yanked their wrists behind their back and wrapped the duct tape tight. I would have brought handcuffs if I wasn't so rusty. Only then did I flick on the bedside lamp. Oh, hey Dan. You've got to be kidding me. You look kind of nice like that, not gonna lie. Like, you are abhorrent and I hate you, but you don't look too bad. Well, well, well. I believe I have a bone to pick with you. What do you want? Have you finally lost your mind? Freaking crazy freak. It took everything in me not to slap him. Too much evidence. Ask about Marcy. Insult me all you want, verbally or not. You're the piece of shit. Why drag Marcy along with whatever game you're playing? If you won't respect her, just let her go. She's dramatic. You girls feed each other's victim complex. Oh, you were asking for it, aren't you? Victim complex. You act as if I have her on a leash. If she's so unhappy with me, why doesn't she just leave? I stepped forward before I even realized it. Because you made her forget what a relationship is meant to be like. What the hell do you mean? She thinks not hitting her is a green flag, you asshole. So what? You'd rather I hit her. Don't play stupid with me. The fact that we're even talking about hitting in the first place should give your little brain a freaking clue. You're so good at twisting the knife. She doesn't even bleed anymore. Yeah, sure. Blame me for her indecisiveness. I will. I never asked her to stay with me. She can leave anytime she wants. Marcy could leave, but I knew she wouldn't. Yeah, that's not how abuse works, my guy. You've her up, and I am going to snip your balloons. A flea trapped in a jar learns to limit itself, and even when the lid is gone, it never jumps higher. I slam my palm against the table beside him. You gaslight, isolate, belittle, and then act like you're the one who's being bothered. Calm down. Calm down. I wasn't angry enough. Suddenly, we hear the door open. We both turn at the same time. What the hell? Who's there? Wait, what's going on? Where's that sound? Is that a gunshot? You did this on purpose, didn't you? Are you having fun? I'm glad. I was afraid you'd never come back here. I was afraid you'd forget this world. What the hell? Welcome home. What world? What is going on? Why is there fourth world breaking and now potential parallel timelines? What is going on? Well, I'm gonna try all these other ones. Let's demand an apology. You're gonna look me in the eyes and tell me you're sorry. For what? I don't remember doing anything to you. Unless inviting you to the party was an issue. I was just doing my designated charity work. I wish I was angry about that. We both knew he was planning to make an example of me at that party. He knew I would come if Marcy asked. And she knew too. I don't know you shit. You don't know me shit, but you owe Marcy everything. She enjoys being mine. What's it to you? Or what? You'll kill me. He said it like I wasn't capable. I had considered it. Killing him. Wait, what? But the moment a body turned up in my vicinity is the day I had to go home. And I refuse. Suddenly we hear the door open. Okay, so same ending branch, right? Like with the wall break? I'm assuming it's Arthur. Because we had the same text effect in the other branch. Let's get the last Daniel branch first. Insult him back. I'm a bitch. You pathetic excuse of a man. Never in my 5 years of knowing Marcy has she ever received a present from you. I know that meant nothing technically. You're a freaking scrub. Can't even afford a birthday present for her. What do you know? I have the money. Okay, so why didn't you get her a gift, huh, numbnuts? Yeah, right. A man like you can't get his girl anything, consistently cheats and gets away with it. An absolute piece of shit. It's Marcy's bad luck for ever meeting you. And honestly, if I say you aren't worth shit, then that would be a grave understatement. If I met you before Marcy did, I would have set you straight. How dare you could even think you can control my friends so casually. I've held back, but the moment we graduate, Daniel, you are as good as dead. I stopped as something interesting caught my gaze. Oh? I tilted my head, my eyes narrowing. His jeans told me everything I needed to know. What? Whoa! What? Oh my god. You're hot right now. Shut the hell up. Unbelievable. You're excited by this? You're actually enjoying this. Tied to a chair, humiliated. And you still think you have power. Shame burned hot on his face. You disgusting little man. Suddenly we hear the door open. Okay, so same ending branch then. I'm glad we got that though. That was a really interesting one. Oh, I like that one. Alright. Well, I think we finished off everything here. Well, back to the Jeremy branch initially. Since we finished the bedroom one, let's be nice to him this time and we'll see how it goes. It's pretty. I'm glad I picked it out for you. I remember you like stuff like this, and you do look so cute, so I take this as a job well done. How am I meant to be cold to you? We keep doing stuff like this. Alright, then he invites us out to hunt, and we play the kinky roulette. So what if this time I give him my underwear? What? I don't think you should do that. I'd be very hurt if you did that. Do it! Please stop. Do it! I'm warning you. Do it! Why won't you listen? You've gone too far now. Hey, my game, you can't do that. What the hell? How rude. Okay, what if we go back here and then we say, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay then. Okay, so after that, it just leads us to the same branch before we go to the second branch choice. But before we do that, I want to go back to the first one and see what happens when we slap him. I think he'll like it. I have a feeling he's gonna like it. Say thank you. Yay! Thank you. Jeremy, you need higher standards. You cannot let people talk to you like this. Bet. Let's skip to the second branch because we've already read that. So we have the choice between choke him, grab his hair, or leave. We've already done this one, so it's either one or the other. Let's do choke him, and then we'll do grab his hair. Oh, my nails are very long. I clasped my hand around his neck, his eyes glazed over as he was trapped in some memory. But my lips pursed together in distaste. It felt good. It felt so good. I gripped tight and I wanted to push him against a tree and make him beg. No, I didn't want to do this with him. Not again. Besides, we had company. You know, for all your blustering, you're a terrible watchdog. Distracted and cocky. You missed the new puppy that snuck in right under your nose. Yandere? Arthur, what are you doing here? Who the hell is this? Brad Pitt? Is that you? Sorry, I'm covering Jeremy's face. Let me move myself down a little bit. Ew, now it looks like I'm sitting in his lap. I put on the best surprise voice I could. I knew what he was doing here. The hunting grounds are huge. How coincidental was it that he found me so easily? I came hunting with my father. Is this your father? Is that your dad? Hello, Daddy. I can't take myself seriously. How funny. Is that what you wear when you go hunting? Ah, so this is the girl then. Oh shit, oh, there's his dad. Hello, Mr. Phillips. I turned to see his dad. Oh wow. Good morning, Mr. Phillips. I greeted him quickly. I didn't think his father would be so good looking. No, but I'm more into Arthur. Look at his cute dark hair and his piercings. I used to think conglomerate men age like milk. Please, call me father, and who's the guy behind you? He's Jeremiah Baskerville, Mr. Phillips. Ah, young Master Baskerville, you're a long way from home. I was just in a business meeting. Now, if you don't mind. A meeting that just ended. He doesn't look happy. I avoid his gaze, unwilling to see whatever puppy dog eyes he has on. Arthur did not look happy. And though I should feel bad, I only felt excited. Man, I really like toying with people, don't I? Jealousy tasted rather sweet. Sorry, I should be headed home now. I was meant to sleep in today anyway. Need a ride? We're also just leaving. Mr. Phillips looked confused. I tried not to smile. The ride was a bit awkward, but I didn't mind. Besides, I was busy. While the two men went absent-minded, I searched through my bag. My gun was in a little hidden compartment with my pocket knife stored safely away. But amongst the pads I stashed, a small black dot. It was quite old technology, but it would do for now. All my new stuff was at home, so I bugged the car. For my own curiosity, I felt like I was back working part-time in the assassinations and espionage branch. The assassination and the what? Oh, hello, Pud-Pud. She's at my foot. There's my little wonder pud. I felt like I was back working part-time in the assassinations and espionage branch. It sent a rush of adrenaline through me like the good old days. Part of me missed working with my dad as a teenager. Here we are. Take care of yourself. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask Arthur. Thank you so much, Mr. Phillips. Arthur helped you out of the car and walked you to your door. Hey, you okay? It's weird with my dad around, but that guy looked like he was bothering you. Sweet, aren't you? I'll be honest, I like the other ending where I break into your place and then we both end up being freaks. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. He didn't seem convinced. I've been out of practice. Can I come in? Sure. He was strangely quiet, so I simply waited for him to say something. He looked sad. That guy, are the both of you... If you do that, I'll want to tease you to death. Why? Does it bother you? I fear I'm terribly single, or guess? Let's go with I fear I'm terribly single first. Oh, that's good. Why good? I don't want to be single. I mean, not good. Pick a side. Good or not good? Both? You're annoying. Go away. Fine, it's good, mostly. You take too much enjoyment in my misery. Shocking, I know. You do realize I'm a dangerous woman, right? Literally. That's true. I fear your mouth will simply kill any man who irritates you. I fear you do not understand. I will ruin you. For a moment I thought you'd take my warning seriously. If this is what being ruined feels like. I don't think I want to recover. Same though. If you decide to ruin me, I'd simply thank you. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. There are like some people who I would absolutely go feral for. Like Blade from Honkai Star Rail, I would drag my butt through a sea of broken glass just for a chance to like schlorp his schwang. Huh? What? Just for you. Hey yo. Would it be too much if I asked you out? I don't know. Depends on your definition of too much. Would you say yes? I wouldn't say no. Then I'll take that as a yes. You're seeing someone. His name is Arthur Phillips. He's your type. Kinda. I mean, he is my type. He's cute. Dark hair, piercings. Look at how pretty Pud-Pud is. Look at how cute she is in that corner down there. He needs a bit of work. Now it's super important you build your stalker properly. or you'll lose interest in him. Try to keep him alive. To be continued. Wait, but where's the fourth wall break in this one? Is it like two parts? One where you just continue making him into like your little personal like lapdog, and one where it's actually like a fourth wall break? Because they're both pretty interesting. Alright, let's go with yes this time. Is it too much to hope he's not your boyfriend? A bit much. Just a bit. So he is? No, but it amuses me that you're trying to read me like a cheap romance novel. And what chapter are we on exactly? The one where the oblivious male lead is finally catching on. So he's not your boyfriend? Would that disappoint you? No, I mean, yes. I laughed. The same cold Arthur. You look rather cute like this. You're doing that thing again. What thing? You toy with me and pretend I don't notice. Who said you're pretending? He was blatantly wrong if he assumed he understood me that well. If I asked you out, would I be playing into your hands? I like flowers. Then I'll bring flowers. That's cute. I like cakes. I will learn to bake. Okay, I'm kind of falling for you a bit. I like Versace. Even if we were in a zombie apocalypse, I would find you Versace. Like a moth to a flame. Like a moth to a flame, like a fly to a turd. Both of them are like the same things, right? He will burn beautifully. You're seeing someone. His name is Arthur Phillips. He's your type, kinda. Okay, so it's the build ending again. Alright, well, let's try this one. Why does it bother you? Don't ignore me. I'm not, I'm just... He was terribly flustered. And my body craved to see him under me. Whoa, how'd we get here? Jealous? We're just friends. That's not my right. Answer the question. Yeah. How come? You know the answer. I want you to say it. I like you. Why? What kind of a question is that? I mean, I know I'm pretty, but is that really it? Of course not. Then? Aren't you enjoying this a bit too much? I laughed at his words. Maybe a little bit. Alright, I won't torture you. Having a crush is pretty healthy. I feel the person I decide to crush on is quite terrifying. I snorted at his words. What did he know about terror? That's not my fault now, is it? I beg to differ. I rolled my eyes. Shouldn't you ask me out on a date? Is this how you treat your crush? Accusing me of mere seduction? My apologies then. Should we go on a date? You're seeing someone. His name is Arthur Phillips. Alright, same ending as the other two. I want to go back in and see what happens when we say no, he can't come in. No. Alright, stay safe. I made him sad. He's sad. I nodded and closed the door behind him as he left. The first thing I did was switch to my phone and activate the transmitter. It took a few minutes to connect. So there is a woman. It's none of your business. His voice was shockingly low as he snapped at his father, holding back something I couldn't quite put my finger on. I'm not complaining, you have good taste. If it doesn't work out, I try not to laugh at the man. He wasn't bad looking either. Gross. She's too young for you. Arthur's mood only seemed to worsen, his voice packing a growl as if threatening to bite. What made you think I was interested? You wound me. There was some silence before Arthur spoke again. It was the guy she was with. This is what you get for insisting on medical school. You should just come home. Stop being so difficult. I told you I want to come here. You don't even want to be a doctor. So what? Does that mean I can't finish a degree? You're the heir to the Cohen family. At most, you can buy a business degree. This is all a waste of time. We spent 5 years here. At least we'll drag you back to Japan after this. I raised a brow in interest. Cohen? I had no idea this family was linked to the Phillips family. If Arthur didn't want to be a doctor, was he really such a nerd he came here just to study for 5 years? He came here for you. Who was he? Mr. Phillips sighed, exasperated. If it was this easy to get you to say more than a few sentences to me, I'd have found you a girlfriend sooner. She's not my girlfriend. Yet, Arthur didn't reply. The boy was Jeremiah Baskerville. Only son of the Baskervilles, currently a rather attractive bachelor among blue bloods. Your little girlfriend's fiance. Not my girlfriend. Yet, he emphasized. Fiance. It made a lot of noise years ago. A blue blood mixing with the dirty rats of the underworld, no one was willing to accept it. Who initiated the engagement? Lord Baskerville, he insisted. No one understood why her and her father seemed unbothered. Were the Baskervilles going bankrupt? Did they need her for money or something? Mr. Phillips laughed heartily. If it were that easy, it wouldn't be so confusing. When it first happened, I was curious. I went to see Madame Red. She was also unsure. Lord Baskerville's intentions are too vague, too murky. No one knows, not even his son. He doesn't know. If he knew, I doubt he'd be seeing that other woman. Engagements between families are hard to break. But if your little girlfriend throws a tantrum, her father might break the engagement on her behalf. The son of a bitch. I heard the sound of shattering glass and struggled to control my smile. Is he angry? She's never gonna break the engagement herself. Yeah, she seemed into him. Seems like she doesn't mind his mistress. No, she's not gonna let him go that easy. What? Do you remember? Not yet. I blinked. What the hell? Who keeps doing that? Stop that! What happened? Why couldn't I hear what he just said? That explains a lot. So that's why you insist on coming here. How amusing. The conversation stopped there. I heard the sound of a car door opening and closing, and then they left. I waited for a few moments. Just as I was about to switch off the transmitter, I heard the car doors open again. Let's go. We should report back to the old man. This time, that son of mine has found something useful. Yes, sir. It seemed like the driver replied, and from there on out, I could only hear the vague sounds of typing. I switched off the transmitter and my stomach churned. A smile spread across my face. Finally, something fun is happening. I changed into something a bit more low-key. From my understanding, his apartment is in that rich student complex. The doors are smart locked. Oh, okay, so this just goes back to the Arthur ending. Time to push the door open. Yeah, so this just goes back to the Arthur ending. Oh, he's so pretty here. Alright, so we've gotten everything in that other branch for the other alternate ending. I just want to go back and finish off some of the other options because I want to grab Jeremy's hair and see what happens. Grab his hair. Oh, he looks so cute like that. Look at him. I felt my eye twitch. How dare he think he had the power to will me? I reached out to grab his hair at the back of his head, forcing his neck to extend back. Jeremiah Baskerville. I'll only tell you this once. He moaned into my grip. You're impossible. I can't save you. You're a dungeon rings. Like a dog to its vomit, a foolish person repeats their mistakes. I like to think I was quite sensible. Unless I die and resurrect, we will never get back together. Yandere? And then we run into Arthur. I really think this is it though. Yeah, because we finished pretty much every single branch. Because yeah, I don't think these two really give too much of a difference. Because we already said it's pretty. We can also pick your assistant picked well, it fits perfectly. Though I wish you picked something pink. Yeah, and then it goes back to the same path. So yeah, I think we're done. Alright, and that was chapter 3 of Marry My Stalker. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. I really think my interest is getting piqued with this one. Because we're starting to introduce some weird fourth wall breaking, which I think might be Arthur. And then we are getting a different alternate path in which we can seemingly tame Arthur into our own personal lapdog. So I'm excited to see how either branch goes. I really did like seeing Jeremy this time. I loved the extra CGs with Daniel and Jeremy and also Arthur as well. I thought they were gorgeous. Overall, this was really entertaining. I think I just had a really good time playing it and just quipping off a lot of the dialogue that Jeremy was saying because that man was so impossible. It was a lot of fun. But I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. If you guys did like this, don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next video. And also if you want exclusive content like exclusive playthroughs, uncut reactions to spicy scenes, and also spicy TD Man and BL art that I do, feel free to pop into my Patreon. Link is in the description box below. But that's all for now. Thank you so much for being here, and until the next section of the man, take care.